12's Model United Nations General Assembly.
International moratorium on the hydraulic fracturing, which has the potential to revolutionise the energy industry. This is wrong. This is what the United States of America believe, and we hold these points to be self-evident.
We are particularly passionate about improving women's involvement in politics, having declared that women will be able to vote and stand for office in the local 2015 election. Women's literacy has increased by over 75% within the last 20 years. And in Saudi Arabia, women now receive even more secondary and tertiary education than men.
There are lots of different things because as press we have the real buzz of getting these stories done in a really short time scale, and I think that's a very good fun job, very high pressure. I think as a delegate, if you really do your research and think your country through, you get a terrific amount out of it. You get to do some independent research, you have your speaking skills, you have networking skills, and I think it's really good for people to think outside the box. And I know that some of the delegates, for example, the Syrian delegates, said they're actually getting really upset and feeling quite Syrian about issues that they would normally be criticising Syria for. So that was interesting to see that people can really get under the skin of the roles they have. Also, obviously, being a chair is a terrific responsibility because you have to know all the issues and be able to bring the best out of all of the people there. And the secretariat absolutely vitally important as well, because you have to have chairs moved and tables moved and pieces of paper taken from one place to another and resolutions updated. So there are so many different sorts of roles with different levels of responsibility. I think it's a really good thing.
Probably a lot to do with female genital mutilation, because in Somalia, for example, 98% of women undergo female genital mutilation, and it's kind of a massive deal across Africa.
Enforcing the Charter for the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women, which several of the states, including the USA, Iran and Somalia, haven't ratified yet.
We heard during the committee you said in Iran we have too many women in education. What exactly do you mean by that?
Yeah, well, it's a pretty significant problem that we have too many women in education, because they're outnumbering the men in these universities, and Iran thinks this is a complete outrage and completely unfair. These women are doing jobs that they're simply not suited for. They're going into mining, engineering. They're not suited to be engineers. They're sort of small and sort of limpy. I mean, I respect women, but
We feel that decisions haven't been made because the US will not stop using drones.
Yeah, not good enough.